Hello, this is Taureor and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV El Dorado as Vinland, a custom nation of American Vikings. So I realized that last episode we made a mistake by not choosing a deity. And for example, if we chose Odin, it would have saved us a little bit of points on core creation. So I think we are going to choose Odin now. Another mistake I think I have made was not picking up this province of Eriksfjord. It could be colonized by the Europeans quickly and let us westernize quicker, but it is also in our primary trade node. Oh no, it isn't. So I don't really care that much. We might colonize it or we might not, because the Europeans usually come through the Caribbean, so we will westernize through there probably. So how is our colonist doing? 20 per year, so that would take 50 years to fill up without the colonists' help. And new settlers 16%. I wonder, should we start colonizing another province at the same time? I'm not sure about that. Probably not. Province of land and from technology. We could be colonizing two at the same time. We could afford that, but it might not be the best idea. We will save up money for a while and see if it's a good choice. It probably isn't, because we could afford some advisors, which I didn't take into account earlier. So let's actually choose advisors. We are making 4 ducats a month, so we can actually choose 3 level 1 advisors. Let's take the production efficiency guy, because he has this comet bonus. When you get the comet event, it gives you stability instead of reducing it. Okay, morale of navies, global tariffs, we don't care about any of that, but let's take morale of navies, just for the points. And here, discipline, national manpower modifier, discipline is huge, so let's take this. Right, we have our advisors now. Should we choose a mission? Achieve religious unity, it gives us some power, or convert to Norse. It's the same mission, but let's take achieve religious unity. It will take us some time to do that, but if we do, we'll get some free monarch points, and we have a very weak ruler, so they will be significant. Right, so what we did, we conquered 2 miners for now, and we are ready to declare war on Baglana. But they have very cheap tax 1 provinces. We might want to vassalize them by force, because we have free diplomatic relations. Or we might want to just conquer them. If we just conquer them, we could then move into Tlemcen. Sorry. I'll remind you, we have a random world setup. So the geography is the same, but the countries are random. That's why we have Tlemcen in North America. Okay, we have an administrative focus at the moment, do we? Yes. So we could just take the provinces and call them, because they are base tax 1. So that is what we will probably do. And let's... should we kill the natives here or not? Let's actually send a token force there and not kill the natives. In the meantime, we will send our remaining troops to prepare for war against our next enemies of Baglana. Alright, and let's see the trade mode again. We're transferring trade power from here and from here. Oh, this province is an important center of trade. We have to colonize it then. Didn't take that into account, didn't look into the trade map mode, but I won't be abandoning this province, so when we're done with this one, we will move into the trade center or along the coast to block any potential colonizers from invading the land that is rightfully ours. So let's just continue. Okay. We're coring provinces, we're at speed 4. Wait, Abenaki revolts. Do we want 5 nationalists, which we could take care of? Or do we want to lose some money? Let's lose money, because it would give local unrest, and we don't really want to be dealing with rebels all the time. And this is just a short-term modifier. Okay, the natives are unruly here. Will we have enough troops to deal with our enemies? Yes, we can safely leave you here, and we might get the colony event with the natives. That will be useful. Right, we're at speed 4 because not much is happening. I'll go down to speed 3, maybe. It looks better. Okay, our forces are moving, they're suffering a bit of attrition. Oh, I forgot about the natives. You know what, let's keep you here and move them as one army. They won't face too many natives then. We also have to connect our lands, but it will be easier if we take all their provinces, then we will just need to colonize this one. Okay, you are moving, we have our weak leader as a general, but he has siege value, so he is useful as a general. We are gaining military, diplomatic and administrative points at a relatively low rate. But it isn't a problem. We could use a conquistador to move through those provinces. We'll need to colonize them quickly because they are costing us manpower. But we are pretty high on that, so it's not a problem. Let's review our ideas. Yes, colonial increase and corporation cost soon. Okay, I think that's all we need to know at the moment, and let the army replenish for a while, because they lost some men going through the uncolonized lands. When the army replenishes enough, next month we will attack. We have claims fabricated on those two provinces. They're basically all base tax 1, so we won't have any problems. We might want to wait until we've cored our previous provinces, because we don't want to get too much overextension, but coring is almost done and we have quite a sizable army, so we should be able to get rid of any opposition if any emerges. Right. So we are actually ready to declare war on you. Yes. Conquest war. You're moving to Cree, and who will get the first? We are faster, so it won't be a problem. We'll catch them. Okay, it would be nice if we could touch more of our neighbors, but we actually have to colonize provinces in order to... Let's carpet siege. We need to colonize adjacent provinces in order to get the casus belli, and without the casus belli we will be losing stability, so we actually have to conquer, then colonize, for example this one, then conquer, then colonize here, and so on. That's why this colonist is so useful for us. Okay, we are carpet sieging. You don't have enough men here, so let's send you some reinforcements. And this will be a quick, easy war because they are so much weaker than us. Okay, it would be nice to move into those lands, get some of those provinces. Do we want to be consistent and have a border along the coast? Or do we want to just grab as much as we can and not care about it being scattered everywhere? Cyprus. We have Cyprus in North America, and Grenada. Marvar, Croatia as well, Mysore. It's so random. House of Flanders. Flanders, do you have your ideas? Native ideas. Okay, so it's just a name tag. It's not the actual country. Right, so not much happening. We could go to speed 4, but well, let's just not make it too hasty. We lost some men here. You are adjacent to your own territory, so you should reinforce soon. Or won't you? Oh, you're suffering great attrition. Why so much? Because it's severe winter. Right, we are conquering northern lands, so that was to be expected. Do we have enough administrative power to core those provinces? We will soon. Shouldn't pose too much of a problem. Right, we will be ready to start converting this soon. Actually, now that I think about it, do we want to lose stability or lose prestige? We don't care about prestige at the moment. Actually, now that I think about it, if we conquer this land, we won't be able to finish our mission of getting religious unity. So we should either abandon it or vassalize them forcefully. Let's see, how long does it take to convert a province to our religion? 208 months, because it's base tax 3, and this one Oh, alright, so religious unity is pointless here. Let's cancel the mission. We'll get a new one soon. Yeah, so what we'll do, we will try to get as much control over North America as soon as possible, using our colonist as well. If we get enough money, we will be colonizing 2 provinces at the same time, but it costs a lot, and well, we can't afford it at the moment. And then we will wait for the Europeans to arrive and westernize quickly. We can convert a province. Yeah, let's do it. Right, so we are sieging. Let's move you back to your own land so you don't suffer too much attrition. Oh no, this counts as our land because we've besieged it. And after we've taken those lands, we will be able to fabricate a claim on Tlemcen. Oh, you actually like us. We could diplo-vassalize you. Is it worth it? Let's see, influence over vassalization. Distance between borders. So you would accept if we bordered you, but then you would get a relations penalty because we are a different religion than you. Peace offer. No, we want full annexation. Winter siege. Do we want to lose manpower or lose prestige? We don't care about either of them at the moment, but let's lose prestige. The siege is over. Nice. Alright, so how is our colony doing? Pretty well, actually. We must have gotten those settler events. Okay, after we're done with that, I think we should colonize Atikamek here. This way we would connect our lands and not have to suffer attrition while going through there. Alright, we finished the sieges, so we can demand annexation. 20% overextension. 200 diplomatic points. Why so many? Why? It shouldn't be that many. Okay, in that case, let's take them as a vassal, because it will be much cheaper in diplomatic points. And force our religion on them. And get all their money. Yeah. It will be cheaper. If you're so technologically backwards as we are, those 150 diplomatic points are really a lot. So, should we get back to our lands? Yeah, let's. Okay, so now that this isn't our lands really, it would be nice if you fabricated on Tlemcen, but you probably won't. Do we have a casus belli on you? No, we don't. And against you? Neither. Alright, what was I saying? Yes, we will probably want to colonize this province instead and get access to all those lands so we can expand into them. And even here. So yeah, this is our next colony. And then from here we could colonize the important center of trade. Or just keep moving and getting more lands. We should be able to fabricate on this through the lake, but maybe this would be the next colony. Well, we will think about it. Let's not rush too much. Okay, unpausing. You guys combine into one army before you leave friendly lands. I think my game is glitching a bit. It's weird because I didn't have this problem before. I'll have to check my settings. Maybe my computer is doing something in the background it shouldn't. Something it shouldn't in the background. Alright, never mind. So our Republican tradition is going up. When is our next election? Every 8 years. Does it say when the next election is? Oh, here. 52. So 2 years. Support for dissidents abroad. We could lose money or prestige. Let's lose money. I don't care much about prestige, but I care even less about money. Okay, you guys go and group at our capital. Or you could actually protect the lands that we are converting. This way you... Oh, just go through here. Their revolt risk will go down. Let's see how we're doing on unrest. 40% here. It will go down when we convert them. And we're coring the other province, so overextension will go down. Yeah. What is Oh. I thought that... Okay, let's unpause. I thought that war exhaustion increased due to attrition only during war. It seems this isn't the case. We'll see in a moment. 1.32, and the month ticks. And it increased. Okay, so we have to watch our attrition even in peacetime. I didn't realize we have to. Right, so a conquistador would be really useful right now. Never mind. Okay, it goes down by itself when we are not at war, so it should equalize. We will have to start worrying about manpower soon, though. Okay, nothing to do now but wait. New mission, incorporate Baglana, too early. Convert Kaput or improve relations with Baglana. Okay, convert this province. We won't be able to do that because we don't have enough missionary strength. See the other mission? Incorporate. We can't do it for 10 years, so no. Improve relations, just 3 prestige, but we should be doing it anyway. And I forgot to send a diplomat. So yeah. Oh, loyal. That's a new definition. Haven't seen that before. Okay, relations actions, improve relations. Oh yeah, because there were some new features introduced here. Liberty desire for all the vassals. I knew about that, but then I forgot. It's actually a nice change. You have to watch your diplomatic technology. If you get too far behind your vassal in diplomatic technology, you will get severe penalties to their liberty desire. Right, so our next course of action is colonizing Loop here, so we can fabricate a claim on Cyprus. You are allied with someone who... what's that name? Pakagis? Pasaias? Where is this country? Pomerania is in North America. Oh, this one. Well, it's tiny. We should be able to take it without any problems, but we'd have to cross terra incognita again, and attrition is our enemy. Right, should we lower our maintenance? Probably. We're not fighting anyone, so we don't need to be spending so much money. Iron will be produced in Eskikvakik, or whatever. Oh, that's our colony. Nice. Iron is actually quite a good resource. I'd love to get gold, but I think you don't have much... you don't have a huge chance of that in North America. Central and South America, yes. Okay. Maybe I should go to speed 4, because we're just waiting now. Let's hope our tiny little vassal fabricates a claim, so we will be able to go to war and expand our holdings a little bit. Right, so we have an election coming up, so now that we have some free time, we can decide what our next ruler will be. In a republic, you usually get, I'm not sure if it's the same for a noble republic, but I think so. You get a choice of 3 candidates. Each of them has stats of 1, 1, 4 distributed differently. And then if you keep the same candidate, you get +1 to everything, but lose republican tradition. We will be getting a new guy because our current leader, our prince, is awful, because that's how we set up our nation. And for that purpose, we will need to choose if we want administrative, diplomatic, or military. We don't want military. We don't have no use for military at the moment. So diplomatic or administrative. We have a use for both. We have our focus on administrative, and we intend to be coring some provinces. On the other hand, we also need diplomatic to peace people out, and so on. So I think it would be wise to keep our focus on diplomatic and high abilities on administrative, or vice versa. So we have our focus currently on administrative. That means that we will get a diplomatic candidate, I think. Brilliant government, okay. Money is always good, 10 ducats or 10 prestige. As I said before, I don't value prestige high, but I value money even less. So let's get some free prestige. Okay, rebel uprising. The unrest here is very high because we are converting this province, but as soon as we're finished, it will go down significantly. If we are unable to finish before this unrest triggers, the rebellion triggers, we will just cancel the conversion or arm our troops and defeat the rebels. Maybe the second option is the better one, actually. Alright, let's see what our units are. Native American Archer. Not very fitting for a Viking. Let's get Clubman instead. Just a bit more fitting. Native American Archers don't really seem alright. That's because of our technology group, but I think the units stay the same even if you westernize. I don't remember that. Right, speed 4, things happening. Let's wait for the election. Okay, we finished our mission. What other missions do we have available? Incorporate them, convert our new province, but we can't do it. Achieve religious unity, we can't do it either. So we won't be taking any missions. I mean, we will take the incorporate mission, but we are not ready to do that yet. They have been our vassal for 3 years now. So that's too early for that. We don't have any penalties to our diplomatic reputation, so the annexation will be easy. Right, when is the election coming? It should be here already. 11th November. Right, election. So we can keep the same leader, but he is awful, so there is no point in doing that. We will lose 20 Republican tradition. We can take a bureaucrat candidate, a diplomatic candidate, or a military candidate. Let's look at their names. That's Fredrik Knagenhielm, Olaf Skanke, and Bengt Kos. We were going to take a diplomatic candidate, and I think this is the right choice. And Olaf Skanke is a cool name, and so is Fredrik, but I can't really pronounce his name. Yeah, let's take a diplomatic candidate. Olaf Skanke will now rule our glorious nation, and we have a serious increase in all our monarch points. Okay, we are getting 7 administrative and 7 diplomatic. This balance is very good for us. Okay, no current deity. What do we want for him? Technology cost, we have no use for that at the moment. Trade income and goods produced, that would give us a bit more money and maybe allow us to colonize 2 provinces at the same time. National unrest and discipline, good for conquest. Good for conquest, really good for conquest. And land leader shock and fort defense, also good but not as good. National unrest, we talked about this one. National tax modifier and manpower modifier, a bit more income and manpower, but we're doing pretty well on manpower. And I think trade efficiency would give us more income. So what do we want, more money or lower core creation cost? Yes, we are on the same continent. I think they haven't changed that in the recent patch. We will have to core all the provinces that we acquire, even our own colonies. So core creation cost reduction is doubly important here. Let's see, what is the base tax of the provinces that we plan to conquer soon? 2, 4, 4, 1, 2, low, but it all adds up. So lower core creation cost would give us a lot of administrative points. We don't really value them that high because we can keep up to 3,500 points and we are getting 7 a month, so it's not such a big problem at the moment. What we plan to do is stockpile as many as we can and then westernize quickly. Alright, never mind that. And let's remember that the choice of a deity is permanent for the chosen ruler. If we could get missionary strength from any of them, that would be nice, but we can't. So do we want lower unrest and higher discipline, more money, or lower core creation cost? Let me think about it for a moment. What is a core creation cost for example, this province? Total cost is, base cost is 20. Oh, we still have the bonus from the previous guy, so that's 2 points per base tax. 2 administrative points per base tax. Let's assume that we can conquer all of this in his lifetime. So how much is that? 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 15, 19, 23, 24. Did I count those? Probably not. 27, 29, 31, 34, 38, 42 times 2, that's 80 monarch points. 80 monarch points is not that much. It is much, but it's not that much. So I don't think Odin is the right choice for us, because they are all low base tax. Oh, we could also conquer those two, so yeah, for 8 more points. So if we expand a little bit more, that could amount even to 100 and something, maybe even 200 points. Is it good enough? Do we need them that much? We get 7 per month. That means that will give us 2 years and a bit, like 2.5 years. I'll have to calculate it. Of administrative points. So that's basically 2 levels of stability. Or we could get 5% discipline or more money. I think I'll choose Odin. Yeah, 200 monarch points is a lot. Let's continue. And we have a new ruler. He's better, significantly. And I think this is enough for this episode. We've been going for quite a while. Next time I will hope to colonize this province here and expand to all those lands. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.